Hi, I'm Chye-Ling Huang. I'm the director of Like Sex, which is on The Basement from May 24th. I'm working with Exposed Theatre to put the show on. It has 7 characters in it, 6 sex scenes, and it's all about the joys and pitfalls of learning about sex. So it follows 7 characters in a kind of carousel where they each have sex with the person previous in the scene. So you're kind of seeing the effects of how people learn about sex and what sexual interactions do to your emotional and sexual life. So each scene is kind of a starting point of a conversation about sex in general. So whether that's consent, male, female, gender roles, things like joys, the joys of sex, being gay, losing your virginity. So it's all kind of really fresh experiences that you have when you're learning about sex as a young person.
I think it's like the best love story of all time, you know? Jack and Rose, they're just so beautiful together, you know? And she's like engaged to this asshole who like doesn't let her hang out with him because he's like a control freak and he's like throwing his money at her. But like she's depressed, she almost goes to like kill herself until she meets Jack, and then she actually has like a decent time and she's actually laughing for the first time.
And like my favorite scene is when they find this car and then she's like, come on in, and she like pulls him into the back with her and they have like the best sex I've ever seen. You see her hand
like on this window and it's like sliding down. I bet it's like the best orgasm ever. You know, you guys should all watch Titanic. It's an amazing movie. It's gonna change your life. Titanic for life. Titanic for life.
The co-papa of the production is something that's really close to my heart. I am really sex positive and I believe that sex is taught quite badly in New Zealand schools. I think that definitely when I was going through high school, I mean, it's super dry, super sterile, very much, you know, the key is abstinence. Basically, if you learn about sex in high school, it's like all of the things that are terrible about it and you will die. You know, so I was never taught anything on the side of sex positivity or anything to do with, you know, female pleasure or any of that kind of conversation. So I think if the show can open up that, you know, for young people, then it's doing good in the world.
Natalie, was that your first orgasm? What? You've never had an orgasm?
Of course I have.
Okay, then tell me. What have your previous orgasms felt like?
It's like warm, like a warm feeling of pressure, like a relief down there.
You just described peeing.
We are getting high school audiences in, and we have a really comprehensive education pack which goes with, you know, which goes with the high schoolers seeing the show. So it has a direct conversation starter because they'll be learning about this in their syllabus. It's part of one of their required things that they're learning, and hopefully it'll be interesting and challenging and a bit subversive. I mean, we don't really pull any punches. Working with young graduates helps that as well. And I think that the live aspect of it and the community aspect of it, everyone's consuming the same media and they can start talking about and deconstructing the same things. I think that's a huge part of sparking conversation. We need to talk about sex more, and we need to be more open and lift the taboo around sex, especially in high schools from a young age. I think that learning about sex is a dicey arena, and it comes from various sources, mostly porn, mostly the internet, peers, Parents are low on the list, and so is the education system. Exposed Theatre is a relatively new theatre company. The co-papa for the theatre company is using graduates from the different acting institutions, and so also employing me as a first-time director as a graduate from Unitech as an acting student as well, as part of their process. So that being said, budget and time allowed for like a couple of really strong choices. The space that we have is really small, so I chose to basically have no set or minimal set and have my major design coming from sound and lighting, which frees up the space for the actors and for us to play with. I think the honesty in the writing. So Nathan Joe, who is the writer, won the Before 25 Playwright Award. So he's a very young writer, and he's used the characters to expose certain stereotypes that we have in the media about different high school tropes and how we view people and how we view sex. So I think it can be pretty nasty and it can be pretty fun, but it definitely it's not shy.
Either lots of sex or sex with lots of different partners, their boyfriend or husband. Slut.
The actors are really raw, the script is really real, and that element definitely smacks you in the face. And it's something that you can't experience when you watch TV or when you watch movies, is that element of theatre. It's live. There are games built into the show where the actors don't know what's coming, and the people on the sound desk are completely controlling the actors on stage. So a fun part of the show is that the audience is involved in a way that's not like, cheesy audience interaction. You're going to feel uncomfortable about it during the show. So in that way, the show's really honest and really dangerous and fun. As a first-time director, Like Sex has been a massive opportunity for me. So I've done little bits here and there. I've mostly produced and written and acted. So directing Like Sex has definitely changed my perception of, obviously what goes into making a show and how just the entire process from the other side. I think it's really opened up a lot of possibilities in terms of, like in theatre you can do anything. You can literally do anything. And having that freedom to be the person to go like, what do we want to do? Let's do it. And there's nothing to hold you back. That's a really overwhelming and exciting possibility. Sit in the audience and tremble. I don't know. What do I do? The last thing I do before the curtain goes up, metaphorically, is just sit back and relax and, let the actors do their thing. At the Basement Studio, May 24th, it runs for 2 weeks. So it's 6:30 every night. Come along and get some.
So in case you're wondering, I feel fine. How do you feel?
The same.
Right. So you're still...
Yep, still gay.
Right.